Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love. Caught up in my tape. Don't care what you say to me, I'ma bite your feelings.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to do this quick little peachy makeup look. I've been dying to do this kind of look for a while, but I didn't really have a lot of peachy colors. And for Mother's Day, my husband bought me the Makeup Revolution collaboration with Soph or Sophia. This palette right here. And you guys, I've been wanting to get this palette for so long, and I'm so happy that he got it for me because it is amazing. For $15, you get 24 colors, and they are absolutely gorgeous. Here are the colors, and then it comes with a little label that says the name is for it, and it comes with like a huge mirror. So it is an amazing palette. I totally recommend it. For $15, it is amazing, literally. So once I got this palette, I was like, yes, for sure, I'm gonna do a makeup look, or like peachy makeup look. But yeah, anyways, enough of that rambling. I did this simple peachy summer glowy makeup look. So if you guys want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. So here I've started with my brows done and eyes primed, and one eye done already. First, we are going to be applying the shade Cloudberry as my transition shade. And we're just going to be applying that in circular motions, and we're not going to make it very clean. It's just going to be messy. And you just apply as much shade as you like to get the color that you desire. I'll leave the brushes and products that I used down below as well. The next thing is we are going to be applying the shade Pumpkin underneath that Cloudberry shade with the Wet n Wild crease brush to add more definition. Now I'm just going to go back with my BH Cosmetics fluffy brush to blend those two colors in together so there won't be any harsh lines. With a smaller shader brush, I am going to be taking the shade Penguin, and I'm going to be applying that to our lid, just a little bit. I'm going to do kind of like a cut crease, but I'm not going to leave it like that. I am going to go in with that pumpkin shade, or not extra pumpkin shade, but with the brush that I applied it with. You'll see here in a little bit, and just blending that out because I don't want it to be like a cut crease. I just wanted to add a shade for the lid so it won't just be left behind like there's no shade color in there. Here is where I just blended in the Penguin shade and Pumpkin in together so it won't be so defined. Now back with that fluffy brush, I'm just going back in and blending everything together. Moving on to face, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Dewy Primer and the Benefit Porefessional Primer. First, I applied the Porefessional onto my pore area, so my T-zone, nose, and whatever I had remaining, I applied it down my lips and chin, and as well as my forehead. Now to add more luminosity, I'm going to be applying the Dewy Primer next. And this one, I am just going to be applying it all over the face and blending it all out so my face won't look super matte with the foundation that I am going to be applying next. I am going to be using my LA Girl Pro Matte Foundation with my Real Techniques blender, and I just dot the foundation all over my face and blend it out with the sponge, and the sponge is damp. I like the sponge to be damp because it also gives a little more luminosity, and it doesn't like soak up that much product, and it blends it out easier than when it is dry. You will see that I don't apply that much foundation underneath my eyes because I am going to be adding on concealer and I don't want it to get cakey. For concealer, I am going to be using my favorite drugstore-ish concealer, and this is the Makeup Revolution concealer, and I'm going to be applying that with blending it out with my same sponge that I use for my foundation, just using the rounder edge.
And I'm going to be applying this foundation underneath my eyes, top of my lip, chin, forehead, and down my nose. You'll see when I am blending out the concealer that I bring down or blend it in into my smile lines with no additional product, just whatever's on the sponge. I just kind of drag that concealer down to the smile line so it can lighten that area up. And then I also, with no additional product, like I said, I am going to add that underneath the cheekbones to make it look a little more contoured. And I learned this trick by Makeup by Shayla. To set my concealer, I am going to be using the Airspun translucent loose powder and a Real Techniques sponge that I use specifically for powders. And I'm just going to bake underneath my eyes, chin, lip, or top of lip, nose, and forehead, pretty much everywhere where I applied my concealer. Going back into the eyes, I'm going to take my Makeup Revolution palette and that same Wet n Wild brush, taking the shade Pumpkin, and I'm going to be applying that underneath the eyes, and I'm blending it in messy, not messy, but I'm just blending it in, not specifically just underneath the eye, I'm just making it smoky. And then I'm going to grab this small Morphe brush with the shade Strawberry Sweets to add a little more color. And here you'll see that I also dragged it up into my crease, like I said, to just add a little more color and definition there. For inner corner highlight, I'm going in with the little shader brush that I use to apply the lid color, and I'm going to be applying the shade Fairy Lights, and it's a really pretty golden champagne light color. For bronzer, I'm going to be taking this Essence Matte Bronzing Powder with this angled brush that I got in the BoxyCharm once. And I'm just going to be blending that into the cheeks, on top of my forehead, because I do have a pretty big forehead. And we're just going to blend that down on temples and underneath the chin as well. I did want to add a little more definition to my cheeks, so I contoured with my NARS Vita brush and the Benefit Hoola powder or bronzer. And I'm just going to make the fishy face and apply that where my cheekbones are, as well as underneath my lip and on the sides of my nose. For blush, I'm going to be using my new favorite from LA Girl and this Beach Cosmetics angled brush. And I'm just going to blend that in with the bronzer. Finally, with the stippling brush, I'm going to go in to remove that bake. And I'm just blending in all the powders together. That is the reason why I do it at this time. To further define that contour, I'm going to be going back in with my Real Techniques sponge and the Airspun translucent powder, and I am going to be cutting those cheekbones and just making sure that that contour is very well defined. While that contour is baking, I'm going to highlight using my Morphe 510 brush and the Wet n Wild highlighter. I don't remember exactly which one it is, but I'll list everything, like I said, down below in the description bar. And I'm just going to be applying that on the highest points of my cheekbones, chin, lip, forehead, and nose. For a little more highlighted effect, I am going to be going in with my Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive as well. And I'm just going to be applying that pretty much everywhere where we applied the last highlighter, just so we can look a little more dewy, shinier, more summery, you know. Now with the stippling brush, I'm going to go back and brush that bake away. Now to set the face, we are going to be using this Pearlessence Coconut Water Hydrating Mist. And let me tell you, this mist smells so good and I've really been enjoying it. Now to finish up the eyes, I'm going to be taking my favorite mascara of all times, the Essence Volume Mascara. I don't know exactly what it's called, but like I said, everything will be listed down below. And I'm going to be applying that to one eye and then I'll apply it to my other eye off camera. And you guys, I'm not going to be applying any false lashes because this mascara makes my eyelashes look so long. I'll show you here exactly the difference between the two eyes. To finish off the look, I applied these lip products off camera.
So yeah guys, this is the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The makeup look, or the eye makeup look, is super simple. The face is a little more over the top, but if you wanted to skip like the contouring, baking, all of that stuff and make it just an easy summer spring peachy makeup look, then you obviously can. I'm going out, so I wanted to get full on ready, but the eyes, I just wanted to keep them simple. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, comment anything you guys want, any feedback, anything you guys would like to let me know. Just comment down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.